Hi divine beings, I'm Ken the Goddess, and we are back again with another daily tarot message for January 7th, 2021. However, when you're seeing this, a message is always going to come through, okay? So yes, let's get into it. Comment down below. I want to make sure that you are open to receiving this message. By commenting, I'm open to receiving. And you know, we are going to further open ourselves up to this message by tuning into our breath, our life force. All right, so I want you to start breathing in and out, okay? So breathe in, hold, out. One more time. Breathe in, hold, and out. All right, so this is safe and sacred space, and we're open to receiving. All right, so I do want to mention that, that today is January 7th, 2021, the day that I'm filming this and the day that it's going to be uploaded. Again, however, when you're seeing this, always going to be a message. There's always going to be a message that comes through. So on January 8th, 2021, Mercury is going to be shifting into Aquarius, which at the end of the month, we are going to be having a Mercury retrograde in Aquarius, along with Sun, Jupiter, Saturn in Aquarius, creating a stellium. So and Capricorn is going to be, Venus is going to be shifting into Capricorn, which I'm having my Venus return because my Venus is in Capricorn. So this could even be, you know, being open to, you know, love, and your emotions, not taking it not so seriously, but not everything has to be like a business plan. All right, so let's see what messages are coming through, what tarot messages are coming through. If you guys didn't know, I link the cards that I'm using in the description down below, and also for personal readings also down below, and my social medias. And if this message resonates with you, go ahead and give it a like, comment that you enjoyed this video, subscribe, and click that post bell notification. All right, because once we hit 100 subscribers, we're doing a giveaway. All right, so the messages are coming through that we need to hear. Message for this very moment. Divinely guided. What is the message that's coming through? This divine message is coming through at this very moment. Okay, we have the moon. Okay, thank you. That just reminded me. All right, so forgot to mention, as I brought up January 7th so many times, but today is Thursday. Thursday is ruled by the beautiful, abundant Jupiter. All right, so today is going to be filled with expansion, finding ways how you can expand your mind today, your philosophy, your way of living, your way of life. All right. And the moon shifted into Scorpio at 3 a.m. today. So very passionate energy, even this fluidity of sexual energy with this moon in Scorpio, but really tapping into your passions. And for some, your passions may be changing, or they may feel unknown with the moon card. But the moon just reminded me of these shifts that happen in the moon, the sign that the moon was in. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords and the moon. And we back of the deck is death. So I'm getting this energy with the Queen of Swords and the moon. I'm getting this energy because the Queen of Swords is someone that is very truthful. She really involves herself in things of truth instead of emotions. And it's not that she doesn't focus on her emotions, because we all have emotions, we all feel them, but she doesn't allow her emotions to move her. You know, this gives me this energy of let's say you have to make a really difficult decision, and your emotions are feeling sad that you don't want to do this, but in your mind, and you part of you, that Queen of Swords energy is saying, well, I have to do it regardless of if it's going to make me sad. If I'm going to be sad that this person leaves my life in X, Y, and Z, then I'm going to be sad about this decision, but you know that it has to be done. That is the energy that the Queen of Swords gives me. So maybe some tough decisions today. Death, maybe underneath that we have the Six of Swords, and Five of Cups. So very tough decisions that could be happening today. Maybe not knowing which decision to make with the Moon card. All right, tough decisions of maybe letting something go, letting something die with this Death card, and really moving away from something, right? Because the Death card, there is movement going on, and it's just like the horse or the person doesn't really care. Like they have to. It reminds me of the Grim Reaper. Like the Grim Reaper does what it has to do. Sims energy. If you guys play Sims, the Grim Reaper comes when somebody's about to pass away, and they take their life. They do what they have to do, and they move on. And that's this Death card. Even the horse just walking past this body that just that is laying flat out dead. But it's like partially there's even someone that is giving their grace and gratitude of, thank you for doing your work, or X, Y, and Z. At least that's the energy that I'm getting. But it's like, with the Six of Swords, it's like, we have to move away from something, or we can't really stay stuck in this one type of energy or this one place that we're in. It involves some type of action. As I mentioned, the horses, they're just walking on by. They're just moving forward. And Five of Cups is like not really dwelling on things that has happened. Because from Four of Cups to Five of Cups, the Four of Cups are being given something, but we kind of turn the other cheek, like we don't want what's being given to us. But then the Five of Cups, we look at the things that have fallen. Where it's like you were given opportunity to receive, but now you didn't want it, and now you're just like, oh, I'm sad that this has fallen. Well, it's like I don't know, it just reminds me of just like a tough decision, or kind of like a lesson that has to be learned, okay? And it just may seem like, things could be in the unknown with the Moon card. This could even be, psychic abilities, tuning into your intuition, and yeah, really trusting your intuition, because the Moon card has this little entity being inside this water, and the beings have their back towards this, so they may not see this coming, they may not know this is coming, they may not know that it's there. So it's like really trusting your intuition, and really trusting that you are protected, that it kind of gives me this motherly energy is protecting you, or just the universal energies is protecting us and everyone. All right, so just some changes that could be coming through, and it's like not being afraid to make the changes regardless of how we may feel, or even if they might be sad. All right, but changes, because the moon changes every 2 days, and it's one of the fastest moving planets, even though it's not necessarily a planet, but fast changes that are happening, and it's like, how fast can you adapt to them? How fast can you adapt to the changes? Gives me very mutable energy, mutable signs. Oof, mutable signs. I believe Gemini is one of them. Oof, but Gemini is an air sign, Queen of Swords. So Gemini could be watching this. Pisces might be a mutable sign as well. Yeah, Pisces might be mutable. So really being adaptable to changes. And this is ruled by the moon, but also gives me Piscean energies, okay? And yeah, so let's see what the astrology cards have to say to us, the message that's coming through at this moment that needs to be heard. All right. Gemini, I think. I literally just brought up Gemini. Gemini is a mutable sign. All right, so Gemini, I think. All right, healing. So there could be some type of Chiron, however you pronounce it. I know people pronounce it Chiron or Chiron. But there could be some type of healing with the way that we think about ourselves. It's fascinating because while I was in meditation, I had this conversation with myself about intellect. All right, and this is air energy, the intellect, the mind. And I feel like, I feel like I can say this to you all. In the meditation, I had this conversation with myself about being smart and how growing up, and Gemini rules the third house, your early childhood, your early childhood learning, okay? And growing up, I didn't feel smart. School was kind of difficult for me. I really had to try hard. And not that people don't try hard in school, but I just didn't feel intellectually book smart. It took a while for me to like really do well in school. And with this, intuition, it feels like nobody can really tell me that I'm right or wrong. It's more so fluid, right? So it feel like, meeting yourself halfway, doing some type of healing with another aspect of yourself, right? We have this double-sided energy with the moon. There's two entities, two beings in the cards, and the Gemini is associated with the twin. So you might have a twin sibling, maybe reconnecting with them, or really maybe a twin flame. But also I'm not really big on twin flames, so take it how you resonate. Gemini, just for me, a different aspect of yourself, your other half, not neglecting your other half, not neglecting your inner child, not neglecting your shadow self, and that could even be what that entity is coming through as, your shadow self. And more so, the shadow self is an entity, a part of ourselves that we kind of try to hide, or that we don't want people to know about, maybe because it makes us insecure, or it may just not be the fond. We just may not be fond of this side of ourselves. But it's like you can change your perception on how you think of this other side of who you are. All right, and really just focusing on how you think, and how you think definitely bridges gaps from different realms, or again just different aspects of who you are. So the mind could be healing today. The mind, communication, thoughts and stuff. We literally have Mercury, the mind, and air element, communication, and we have transformation. So that death card does talk about transformation. Death is transformation. It's a new start, even though there is an ending, and how they're essentially one. But there could be some type of healing with how we perceive ourselves, how we think, maybe something that has been rooted from us in early childhood that we learned maybe in school or however. But really tapping into the mind, and bridging different aspects of ourselves, all right, and not neglecting a different part of ourselves. It's a beautiful message. All right, so last message, and this is the affirmation of the day, energy that we are guided to channel today at this very moment, and the spell for it. All right, we have harmony, that bridging. All right, so harmony, 27 7 8 9. Okay, so the number 9 is of completion. Okay, harmony. As I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. Okay, so creation, taking the time today to create any type of energy that resonates with you. Taking the time today to really create something, whether it be creating a safe and sacred environment, even creating a safe and sacred environment, creating the space for your shadow self, or for all aspects of who you are that we may neglect, or because we may have certain memories of this, bringing those together, and how we can show them some love, and how really everything is connected. All right, so bringing these energies together, even maybe opposing energies together, and how they are one. All right, because a Gemini, we may see like, oh, this is the opposite of me, or X, Y, and Z, but how is it also reflecting you? All right, and just showing how people are a reflection of you. Okay, back of the deck is energy. A light inside my fire divine. Energy fill me, make me shine. So today it feels like maybe there could be this energy of I kind of just got lethargic, or maybe just not feeling like wanting to do anything, if that resonates with you. But it's like chanting this affirmation, a light inside my fire divine. So really having the passion, the courage to go towards a certain action, or even having the courage to kind of end a certain cycle, and regardless of how painful it may be, and kind of creating a harmony, creating a connection with certain ideas and thoughts that constantly come to us, and taking some action towards it. All right, and really taking really loving and caring for yourself today, a little extra. Yeah, but I feel like, passions are definitely something that are coming through today. Following your passions. Gemini, these are people that think a lot, and sometimes their energy could be scattered. I'm not saying every Gemini is, but I feel like, the imbalanced side of Gemini is having so many thoughts and ideas and not grounding them, or pursuing them but not finishing them, right? So it's like, pursue your goals, pursue your dreams, and have the courage, the energy, and that bridging of yourself, that harmony within yourself, to be able to create with love and care with all that you do. All right, so that's all that I have for you. Let me know how this made you feel. And again, like, comment, share, subscribe, click that post bell notification. And I hope you have a great day. Much love to you. Namaste.